So with our first exercise, we're going to be focusing on inhibiting the muscle. And that specific muscle that we're going to be targeting here is going to be the trapezius on both sides. The reason why we're going to be focusing on the trapezius is due in the NSAM overhead squat assessment. My arms ended up falling down and they didn't stay up where they should be. So what we're going to do, we're just going to take a wooden dowel here and we have it propped up on just on a stable structure. What we're going to do, this is going to allow us to have good leverage so we can still get enough pressure onto the muscle. So what we're going to do is we will come face away from the structure. We're going to place the dowel right onto our trapezius muscle and we're going to be pulling down with our hand. And we're just going to go until we find the right spot and we'll hold that for 30 seconds. When that 30 seconds is up, we're not going to take a rest. We're just going to go right ahead and switch over to the other side. Same thing. And pressing down onto the trapezius muscle. So for our second inhibiting exercise, we're going to be focusing on trigger pointing and inhibiting the gastroc muscle, and specifically the medial side here. Just because when I was doing my gait analysis, I noticed that my feet turned inward when they came up. So what we're going to do is a similar thing as we did the last one. We're going to come on top of the foam roller here, and we're going to cross our legs to add that more pressure. And once we're up, and once we've kind of found a good comfortable spot to stay in, we're going to rotate medially just to where we find a good trigger point spot. And we will also hold that for 30 seconds as well. Once that 30 seconds is up, once again, we're going to switch legs and we'll do our left leg now. Same thing, feet crossed over each other to apply that pressure, coming on, finding a good spot where you're getting a good pressure on your gastroc, and then rolling into the medial side and holding for 30 seconds as well. So for our third exercise, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be focusing on lengthening our muscles. So for this exercise, we're going to focus on the trapezius muscles again. So last time we were inhibiting, this time we're going to lengthen. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand and we're going to place it behind our back, just like this. Trying to reach up as high as we can. And then we're going to take our other hand, wrap it to the top of our head, and just tilt our head just like so. And we will hold that for 30 seconds as well. Once that 30 seconds is up, we will switch hands, going behind our back, hand up the head, and pulling to the side with a slight tilt looking upwards. So for our second lengthening exercise that we're going to be doing, we're also going to be focusing on the gastroc. So what we're going to do in order to lengthen it, we're going to take a resistance band, whatever is comfortable for you that still gives you a good stretch. You're going to place it around the ball of your foot here, and then extending your foot out, right out like this with your other knee up. You're going to pull and resist, lengthening that muscle. And we'll hold this for 30 seconds. Once that 30 seconds is up, You'll go to the other foot, placing the band around the ball of the foot. Foot extending the leg and having your other knee bent, flexing back on your foot, going into dorsiflexion, and then pulling back with the resistance band until you can see a good strong pull in your gastroc.